The big game is fast approaching, but wait, you still haven't got your tickets. You've spent hours searching, but you're still confused about ticket prices. Time to stop searching. Visit ticketcompare.com. We compare ticket prices for all the popular leagues and tournaments for you. We work only with the most trustworthy sites, so you can have peace of mind when buying your tickets. Compare prices, buy tickets, get to the game. Ticketcompare.com. Buying tickets made simple.
10 p.m. Starting Richard there. Do you want to grab the mic? He's around.
Richard Tanner, Daily Express, Kyle. For those of you, I hate to remind you of Iceland, but for those of you who have survived from that game, what sort of lessons and what can that experience do for you tomorrow night to help avoid a similar sort of upset?
No, I think we've learnt a lot. I think the team's evolved massively from the Iceland game. I think that proved, against Tunisia when, I think it was, the board went up and I didn't even realise, and we just kept to our game plan. We didn't panic or anything, and we got the goal at the end of it. So I think that just shows the character that's in the team, the belief that we have in each other, and hopefully, the same thing don't reoccur.
Kyle, you've spoken before about this role that you're playing. Are you getting more accustomed to it now? Do you feel comfortable in it? In that system that you're clearly now going to be playing?
No, it's not that I never felt uncomfortable about it. It was different, but as I said before, it's new tools to my toolbox, that I feel that will improve my game. It's a little bit different. I don't get forward as much, which I think is a big part of my game, but I can use my my pace in different areas to cover people and stuff like that. So as I say, as long as I'm on the pitch and as long as England as a nation is doing well, then I'm completely fine with it.
Just to follow up on that, Kyle, Rio Ferdinand in the Tunisia game said that the penalty incident actually showed that he didn't think you were fully comfortable in the position because he thought your body position was wrong. Is it fair to say that you are still kind of having to learn on the job? Yeah,
it's a new position for me. Of course I'm still learning. I've got great people next to me, especially the gaffer as well, who's coaching me and making sure I know key tips in certain areas that I need to do when I'm in that position. But as I say, he's entitled to his opinion. He wasn't playing the game, so that's it.
Jeremy Armstrong from the Daily Mirror. Could I just ask, have you had one thing you'd want to say to the nation, what you would say in terms of the feeling within the camp and how you feel about the game on Sunday? No,
just keep going. It's been so positive. We've seen the videos and everything, and it spurs us on. It makes us obviously want to do well for ourselves mainly, but for the nation, because we're going as one. We're all one in here, and we're a family, and we just need to keep pushing.
You've got obviously a very settled squad and the players all get on very well, but as a result of being at their clubs, you've got players like Dele and Eric that got on very well, Marcus and Jesse. Could you just talk about your relationship with John Stones? And you clearly got on very well, but equally, how has that helped you, considering that you're playing next to him?
Yeah, me and John have got a great relationship on and off the field. I think it's key. I'm lucky enough that I've played at two top clubs, in the Premier League, and I know a lot of the lads, so I know the ins and outs, I know what they like, I know what they don't like, type of balls and stuff like that. So I'm probably one of the luckier ones that have played with a lot of them. But as I say, it's key to have good relationships, and I think in the team we're all bonding really well. It's not a table that I don't sit on, that I feel uncomfortable in any situation or anything like that. So it's good. It's a good positive energy, and we just want to keep it going.
But before the tournament, I know you were joking, but you were saying that he never leaves you alone.
I hate him.
But I mean, clearly, you do get on very well, and you do have a laugh.
No, we do have a laugh. He seems to copy me a lot with my dress sense and stuff like that, which I give him a lot of stick around. But we have a good relationship. There's a lot of clicks in there, and we all click together as well, which is good.
Carl, it's Simon Peach from the Press Association. You touched upon the difficulties that you dealt with growing up in Sheffield. I mean, and you said it made you stronger, but how does scenarios like that make you stronger? That might seem a silly question, but for people that don't have to deal with stuff like that, it sounds quite matter of fact.
It was just one of them things. I grew up on an estate, that's just one of a number of things that was happening where I lived. But I never felt afraid, I never felt scared or anything. My mum always encouraged me to go out and play football and stuff like that. But I think you get that anywhere, anywhere in the world. There's going to be scenarios that happen to people or what people see, but you can't let it affect you. It might affect you a little bit, but you just put it to the back of your mind and as footballers you have to have tough skin. So it's helped me to deal with certain situations that I've faced, later on in life.
And thick skin does seem to be a theme in the squad, even if you look at the players that have come through non-league and stuff. I mean, yourself, you've had to play in the football, I'd like to play in the Football League, but you played in the Football League. That kind of grounding does seem to be helping this squad.
No, I think it's good. We all have to start from somewhere. I can remember my time at Northampton, travelling down with my mum and dad behind me because they didn't let me drive on the motorway alone. It's all different situations and stuff that I've had to face growing up. I've had a lot of setbacks and a lot of highs, but you take the highs with the lows, you keep your feet on the ground, and you just let your football do the talking.
And just to pick you up on Steve, did he address you as a group too when you said that he apologised and you all had a bit of banter about the...
No, it was just before training. Before we went out and did our warm-up and stuff, we got in a huddle and he just gave his apologies. Says it's the first time he's messed up in 20 years, which were a bit of a laugh because his refereeing skills aren't the great. But we take it, it's a bit of banter. We move on and we're looking forward to the game now.
Okay, guys, we'll do that.
Cheers, thank you.